Hello, I hope you're well today. I've been asked to for some advice really on setting up for meditation practice because there's lots of different ways to do it, and I've been teaching yoga for quite a few years now, man and boy, and really there's nothing worse because I'm a big meditator. Actually, I quite like to incorporate meditation into all of my yoga practice. Rather than just stick with posture work. But really, there's nothing worse than seeing somebody sat down in a cross-legged position in absolute agony. And so I wanted to give you some options today, because I'm a great believer in comfort, actually, believe it or not. Yoga is known for people lying on beds of nails or standing up forever, or standing around, giving themselves pain and suffering unnecessarily. So yoga is not about that. It's all about comfort, and in fact, there's in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, there's this phrase which always sticks with me, which is Sthira Sukham, which is the balance between effort and ease. So it's or is that asana? Anyway, whatever it is, it's been back. So asana is a yoga posture where we or in any posture where we are in a steady, comfortable seat. So that's what asana means. And the Sthira Sukham is being in a balance between effort and ease. So I got there eventually. So yeah, best way to do this really is to talk through various options you've got. And all these options are valid, really. All these options are valid. And so first of all, I'm going to be obviously sat here, I've got in my chair. And I'm not leaning back. I'm not leaning back into the chair in any way. I'm not sort of slouched back. I'm sitting up nice and tall, and in a sense, I'm sitting towards the front of the seat, so I'm not leaning on the back of the chair. And this is a great way to practice. If you're on public transport and you could sit up tall, as tall as you can. Obviously, you've got to make it look natural. We can't be called out for being a weirdo meditator on public transport, but maybe on the corollary of that, maybe you're encouraging people to meditate and be mindful. But you can either sit with the hands on the laps. Even if you wanted to be daring, you could put the index finger and thumb together to create this little mudra. So you can either sit there like this, or you can sit like this and close the eyes. And then crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, be aware of the ground underneath the feet and the sitting bones. So that's option one for you, and it's valid absolutely. You can sit like that, and you don't need to sit in a lotus position. Option number two. Let me just get rid of this chair. Yeah, option number two really is one of these quite groovy little meditation stools. I don't know if you can see that, this meditation stool. And this is actually homemade, and you can actually buy them from places. I think they even sell them in some of the big sports departments these days. That's how groovy meditation is. But this is homemade, and I've got the if you click on a link below in the description. And if you're quite handy, then you might want to chance your arm at making one of these. And it's just like 3 pieces of wood, a couple of hinges, and it's at a bit of a jaunty angle though. And that is a design feature. It's not a fault. And what this does is it enables you to, if you were to kneel like this, it causes pressure on the ankles and on the knees. So the idea really is it just raises you up, and you can see it's angled downwards. So we sit on it like this, and then we can, again, just really feel that we're growing nice and tall. And this is a really nice way of sitting. You can sit for quite a while comfortably like this. And it's quite again in classes people look at me in a bit of a strange way, and because it looks a bit like a mouse trap, and it's got but yeah, this is a good way of sitting, and so you can click the link below to find out about that one a little bit more. And then the more classic way of sitting is really good investment, actually. I bought this. I bought a couple of meditation cushions a few years ago, and this has been well used. So, I don't know if you can see that. It's so yeah, it's had a few miles on it. Nice and solid. So it's a solid cushion, and I bought this from a Buddhist centre somewhere, one in Manchester. And so the idea is you can sit on this cushion, and then also I have these which are two cushions, and these started their lives as second hand for me. We bought them as chair cushions, and then once we didn't like them as chair cushions, I couldn't bear to throw them away. So I use them for meditation, and I just put them in front of my block, whatever this called is, meditation cushion, and then just rest in the legs. And for me, I mean, I'm not miraculously flexible, by the way. I'm moderately bendy, but for me, this is comfortable. I can sit here for about half an hour, 40 minutes, say, and it's good because it's good stability. So the yoga practice, the asana that we do, the postures, it's all about developing strength and flexibility so that we can sit comfortably and sort of transcend the body a little bit. This is fine as well. This is what I call school assembly pose. So that's okay. It's probably not as stable, actually. Probably not as stable. And an alternative, if you've not got this firm meditation cushion, is to have a couple of these blocks. So these are meditation blocks, not meditation, yoga blocks. They will be meditation blocks in a second. And the way I use them is I kind of put one on the ground and then put the other one there, a bit like a ramp. And the idea really is it helps to tilt the pelvis. So I'm just going to sit round. I'll show you how this works. And yeah, the idea is to have one on the ground, one tilted, and then we can get our cushions in place. These cushions are really good. They're really useful because otherwise it just softens that floor underneath you, and then you can basically sit like this. And again, this is comfortable for me for half an hour, 40 minutes maybe before the legs go dead. And so yeah, there's some options, and as I say, I'm going to put a link below in the description about how to make one of these stools, and so you can click that link and you can download that if you're feeling like you need a bit of manual work for the weekend, a bit of craftiness, and at the time of making this video, there's no kind of affiliate links, but if there's any affiliates if any people out there who've got some good ideas and some good products to, meditation cushions, the stools, some blocks, any sort of yoga equipment, if you're interested in putting your links down there, then that's absolutely fine. Do get in touch. So is that a bit of blatant, that, wasn't it? Okay, so that's how we do a seated meditation. We can be sat in a chair, we can be on this stool, we can be on a meditation cushion, we can be on a couple of blocks. But the main thing is, wherever you do, please be comfortable. Don't be uncomfortable. Don't think that you've got to be in pain in order to transcend into any other state. So the idea is to forget the body a little bit, so that we can go past the body, go past the mind, and then be in a sort of a state of spacious awareness. And if you're suffering in the body, then you're not going to do that. So you're fighting a losing battle there. So yeah, there you go. Meditation setup. Hope that was useful. And thank you for the person who asked me this question. I appreciate it, and you know who you are. And if you do have any other questions, if anybody has any other questions, please feel free to get in touch. Just ask me a question in one of the comments links on the channel, and I'll endeavour to answer. Maybe not immediately, maybe not, maybe it'll take me a few weeks or maybe even longer, but yeah. So there you go. So since you're now set up to meditate, what I'm going to suggest is that you can click a link which is going to come up shortly, or it might even be up, and there's a 10-minute meditation there which is all prepared, ready for you to give it a go. So start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can extend that meditation. Depends on how long you've got. So it will vary. So thanks again. Appreciate you watching this video. Hope it was useful. Please do like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and let me know how you're getting on with it. Namaste.